The media loves Flair bartending.
You bet. We're going to show you some spectacular stuff because the Extreme Bartending Olympics start tonight here at Hunter's, where we are, behind the bar with W. Dale. And what are you making, milkshakes? Or
milkshakes, strawberry. Strawberry, that.
What's this Bartending Olympics all about? Is it like the movie Cocktail with Tom Cruise and Brian Brown and all those guys?
To a degree, but a very small degree. It's all about serving it with style, serving it with flair, having a little fun. Bartending now we've turned into an art form. It's no longer an attitude when you come to a bartender. It's all about coming to a bartender and leaving with a bigger grin than when you walked up to the wood. And we're about to show some of that tonight.
We have some of the bartending athletes here today, do we?
Absolutely. We've got 10 here today, and we'll have 10 people competing tonight at Hunter's. The show begins promptly at 10 o'clock. And so don't miss it. It's going to be an event to see.
Well, we are going to show, we're going to show a sneak bit of it, but right now we've got a couple other things coming up.
Hello again and welcome to another edition of In Practice, the show that can get rid of more of this in exchange for more of this. And before I put this away for another year, here's what's coming up. Food is on the menu as we look at soups. Joe goes flaring in Las Vegas.
As you know, there's far more to being a good bartender than just throwing a few ice cubes and a slice of lemon around. And when I was in Las Vegas at the nightclub and bar convention, I met up with one of the top US bartenders to pick up some tips.
Young's fabulous flair techniques and customer service concepts have made him one of the top bar trainers around. Now, Scott, for a bartender anywhere in the world, what would you say is the most important thing to focus on?
It's got to be the customer. I mean, you got to give the customer a reason to come and hang out at your bar. Tricks are great, and there's a lot of things you can do, but, you know, if you're not able to just go, "Hi, how you doing? I'm Scott. Welcome to Roxy. You know, what can I get for you tonight?" Right away, you're breaking the ice, and all of a sudden, you're going to stand out from, 90% of bartenders.
So what sorts of things should you be able to offer customers?
Well, I think that, on top of the joke or the smile or the riddle or something like that, hopefully you have some really simple tricks that you can do, that are no risk, that take no time at all, and you don't spill any alcohol. Really simple things that you can do. It doesn't have to go ballistic or difficult to look good.
So are there some simple things that you can show me that you can use in any bar?
Definitely. We'll start out with the lime. First of all, limes are great because you use it in almost every drink, almost everywhere in the world. It's also used at the end of the drink. And I make more money off this and get more oohs and ahs because it's just so simple and clean. Would you like a lime with that? Well, yes. Well, you squeeze it, you do a little bit of rim. There you go. Get a straw, bang, bang. There you go, $4.75. I mean, it's just very simple. A lot of people just don't do the simple things.
Now, sometimes you go into a bar and you get the bartender and he can do all the tricks, throw all the bottles and whatnot, but you get this really bad attitude as well. What do you think about that?
Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, it's just not necessary. I think that a lot of times bartenders get into it and they really enjoy the attention, and we sort of take for granted the fact that, we're there to serve people.
My mum always says that a smile costs nothing.
Totally.
Would you go along with that?
Absolutely. That's what we talk about all in our seminars, that if you're going to learn nothing else, just smile more. Like, hey, how you doing? Welcome. What can we get for you? Thanks for coming.
Why do you think most customers leave and don't come back?
Well, there's a study done in the United States a few years ago, and they said that 68% of customers didn't leave because of the location or the pricing or your lighting system or your music. They left because of an attitude of indifference. Right? Well, that doesn't mean that you've offended them. That doesn't mean you've spilled coffee on them. It just means that you didn't show them that you really cared about them as a customer.
And it's so easily rectified.
Well, I think two things about that. On the one hand, I think, wow, 7 out of 10 people are not coming back because of this. That's a big number. That's scary. On the other hand, I think, well, that's great because I can do something about that. Like right now, today, it doesn't cost me dime one.